Welcome everyone to the first episode of Pens News, the weekly video series where I go over everything Pens related in the news. This is week ending in the 30th of July, so there's not really a whole lot going on, but enough to make a video on, so yay, I'm really not looking forward to August. First bit of news, Brian Dumoulin signs for 6 years at $4.1 million a year. I covered this in a previous video, click to the link for my analysis on that. But yeah, so that's kind of interesting. News number 2 is that Conor Sheary has still yet to sign. His agent, the same as Dumoulin, is saying that he's going to get paid and that his slow playoff run should not affect anything to do with the money that he should make. Which makes no sense whatsoever, like you don't do well in the playoffs, but he getting paid! Right now, Conor Sheary's arbitration hearing is 5 days away as of when this video comes out, so it's going to be very interesting. However, I mean, case in point with Dumoulin, they're probably going to avoid that, so they're probably going to pay him in the final minute, just try to squeak out a couple of extra dollars, because, I mean, neither of them really want to go to arbitration. It's a horrendous thing where pretty much the Penguins say the reason why he's not worth this is because he's completely crap, and it's really hard to then go to work for the company that said, hey, you're crap for like an hour. It's really hard to get over that. Probably the big concern is last season he managed to get 53 points in 61 games, which is amazing. You know, the classic contract year kind of deal. However, in the playoffs, he kind of went missing. He managed to only get 2 goals in the playoffs, getting 7 points in 22 games. He wasn't really that noticeable. None of the goals were that big. I can't even remember him really doing much in the playoff run, to be honest. So it's going to be interesting where he lands. I think the fair thing would be a bridge deal, you know, get paid a little bit, have 2 more seasons, and then probably ship off somewhere else when we're not so much of a contender and make an absolute boatload of money. That moves us to the Hobey Baker winner of 2017, Will Butcher, who is looking to sign at the Pittsburgh Penguins. For those who don't know, he plays for the University of Denver. He's a defenseman, almost point a game, which is amazing. He won Best Player above Anson Reese, which is amazing as well, so it really shows that we're really heading the college route, ways to develop, and just a really good option if we can get him. A little bit of history with him. He was drafted 123rd by the Colorado Avalanche. Josh McKay, his agent, told the Post-Gazette that if the Penguins called, they would answer the phone, which is a weird thing to say because you think like when anyone calls you usually answer the phone. You don't be like, ooh, I've got a, what? Voicemail. So it's kind of like teasing out that they're very interested in getting an offer from the Pittsburgh Penguins, probably $925 with hey player bonuses as well. Such players that got that was Justin Schultz, who didn't work well for the Oilers, but seemed to work well for another team. Speaking of defenseman, Chris Letang is coming back from a herniated disc in his neck, which sounds really painful. I think you need your neck to play hockey or, you know, just do basic tasks. He's actually been training with an NFL player. Well, former NFL All-Pro Terrell Owens. There's a video, I can't play it here, so I'll put it in the link in the description. Go check that out if you haven't already. It's kind of they're chasing each other going left to right. Terrell, like, I feel like most people really wouldn't be able to catch that just because of, like, the way the game's set out, but I could be wrong, so I'd like to sort of test that, but I've got no one to do that with, so I'm not. But yeah. Also, the 2017 Pittsburgh Penguins Championship DVD is out. You can buy that now. I've bought mine, but it's going to take forever to get to Australia, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, it's kind of cool. You can kind of relive the moments. They had an open day for season ticket holders, so some of you who might be watching this may have already seen it. Tell me what it's like if you have. Last but not least, we still need a third line censor, and we've got about, what, $6 million to get Sheary done, so very interesting the way that we look at going down that road. I think we've kind of ruled out Jordan Staal as being any option, which I think... Thank you. Thanks for that one, big guy. So we're really left with Rowney, which I don't think is an option. I don't even think he's an option for a fourth line center. He was thrown in there as an injury. Cullen, maybe if he comes back, but again, I prefer him as a fourth line role. I think he prefers the minutes of a fourth line role. I think a good player would be Tyler Bozak. Reason being is that there's all this stuff in the media about how Kessel's a problem, and now the assistant coach is gone, and whoa. Can Mark Recchi deal with this crazy player? He's like one of our best goal scorers in the last 2 years in the playoffs. So yeah, just find a way to deal with it. I mean, He's got 2 Stanley Cups. Really could have had a Conn Smythe in there if we want to be... I mean, I think we're all kind of rooting that he would get it. Obama mentioned him once. That's kind of cool, but I know Obama's not really the thing now. You guys like your Trumps. I wonder if Trump oh my god, I just realized Kessel's going to meet Trump. That's going to be fun. That's just going to be a real hoot for everyone. Bringing Bozak in stops that media story. It means, yep, we're bringing his best buddy in. We're bringing his best old buddy and they're going to live together. Bozak also put his condo up for sale, but that could be nothing. It could just be that he's moving. So, I mean, let's not really look into that one. But it could be something. Like, I mean, it could be something. He could know that he's being traded, although I don't think he'd put it to sale unless you're actually 100% traded, because I heard so many times that, like, deals are done and people are definitely moving. Sorry. However, obviously, yeah, so it's kind of interesting that, you know, I think it just stops that. We get a third-line center in the process. Kessel gets his bestest buddy Bud back, and we know that Kessel can play with him because Malkin doesn't really want to, and we know that chemistry-wise, they were bankrupt between Crosby and Kessel, so I think that's a really good option. Anyway, that's the whole video of Pens news for the week. Again, it's July, so the end of July, so we've still got a long way of DVD releases making top news, but that's pretty much it. If you did enjoy this, hit the comments down below. If I missed anything, hit the comments down below. Let's hit that like button and subscribe, because you gotta watch this every week. Every Sunday this comes out. Thanks heaps for watching. See you and bye.